Welcome to another episode of I Know Jax. I'm Joe Talentino. Now, many of you are dealing with graduations and that kind of stuff right now, but there's something more important coming up now in June. Father's Day. That's right. I think that we should go all out this year and really celebrate Dad. No more psychedelic looking ties, weirdly shaped soaps, or stinky aftershave, please. Let's come up with something a little bit more inventive. How about pie? Pie Heaven is a little slice of paradise tucked away in a small blue house on Mayport Road. Anita is making me their best-selling pie, the chicken pot pie.
People like to eat healthy, they don't want
Heck yeah,
chemicals
just
in their
like
food.
they want it just like Grandma made it.
That's right. Only, God knows what she used.
Right.
I have
With
no
my
idea
grandmother.
what they wanted. Lard and all kinds of stuff. We're going to use some chicken that's been, it lived a nice happy life before it sacrificed itself. They didn't put any antibiotics in it. Yeah, I used to freak out. My mother said, yeah, your grandmother would go out and she'd cut the head off a chicken for breakfast.
Yeah, we rang our chicken necks. We didn't cut them off.
Yeah, that.
Just a little crank like you're starting a Model T, not a big deal. It's time for the heavenly spice mix. I smelled sage, rosemary, and pepper, I think.
We lace our crust and the chicken with this.
Okay,
So
cool.
this kind of is like layered.
So it kind of
throughout the
permeates
chicken
throughout
pie.
the whole thing. What was it that popped into your head that said, I want to make a pie shop?
I was really craving pie. Honestly.
That's
I
where it
couldn't-
started.
It's really the truth. I mean, I was in commercial insurance for like 25 years.
Okay.
And I had been laid off for several times. This was a long
Right,
stint, like 2 years. So I'm thinking, it's time to open a business.
right.
But because I had been in the corporate world for so long, I thought, stockbroker or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. And then-
I didn't connect the dots with this food business here. I just wanted to eat.
Yeah.
So I'm actually walking on the beach talking to God, going like, hey God, what kind of business can I start? And by the way, somebody needs to open a pie
and
shop
your
because I
stomach
really
grumbled
want
and you
pie.
said, hi.
Yeah, there was no place to go. Linda and I had been friends for a long time, and I said, Linda, I'm going to go look at some equipment. I'm opening a pie shop. Did you know that I've been working catering for 5 years?
Very
I
cool.
had no clue. She's pretty awesome in the kitchen. I really couldn't do this without her.
I've kind of
You
noticed
kinda
that
figured
about that.
out, right? She's like, you said you don't do kitchen work, though.
Well, this part I can do.
All right.
Hot sauce, I love my hot
Lord
sauce.
Jesus, help us. 4 splashes.
4 splashes. Now, let's see.
Yeah, I'll tell you when.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whoa,
Is that
okay.
it?
I can smell the hot sauce.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, yeah, this is definitely your pie. You're taking this bad boy home. All right, let's just see how this works out here.
Ready?
It's a little.
Little hot. I did it straight.
It's all right.
Got a little kick.
Little kick, but not.
That's mild. What are you talking about? Next, the roasted chicken breast is mixed in and it smells so good. Anita adds organic veggies to all that goodness. She prepares the crust. About 3 cups goes into each pie. This is a big pie with a lot of chicken. Last, she adds egg wash to the top, and now the pie is ready to be baked.
40 minutes
40 minutes? Exactly.
ish.
Ish.
I look at it. Every pie has its own little personality, depending on whether or not there's 5 pies in the oven or 1 pie.
That's got some.
This will be 40 minutes. Okay, now you just get in there and bake. We'll see you in a little while. So I'm going to set the timer because, we get
Just-
to talking, I might forget.
You might. I know.
I've done that, and then you're out there ringing up somebody and going like, I smell pie. Time's up. You ready?
I'm ready for some chicken pot pie.
Woo! Oh, you're so pretty.
Now, besides this, what are the other types of pies that you guys do? You said
We do savories like quiche. There's a couple
Right.
of quiches right there ready to go out the door to somebody. We do
And
chili
shepherd's pie, I
We do
heard, right?
shepherd's pie, yeah. I use Australian grass-fed antibiotic-free beef. Isn't that a mouthful? And
I like that,
it's
though.
Good. It's good. It's quite yummy.
and then a lot of fruit pies, right?
Lots.
Like a gazillion,
yeah,
to
we
quote
have
Linda.
over 4 dozen kinds.
Or was it 90 million? I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. Was it a billion?
It was 90 million.
90 million.
90 million different
That's
types
what
of
you made
pies.
just today. Yeah.
Pie Heaven is an awesome little place and it smells so good in there. You can go and buy a whole pie or just have a slice if you like. Their menu changes often, so call ahead if you're looking to order a special pie for Father's Day. Now that sounds like a really tasty idea. But it's not Father's Day yet. Next, we're going to check out what's happening next week. This week, I'm starting a great giveaway. Corey at Epic Burger on Atlantic Boulevard has given me 4 $25 gift certificates that I'm going to give away to you. And let me tell you what, the burgers at Epic Burgers, well, they're epic. And they have awesome shakes too. You need to be signed up as an Insider subscriber to take part in the drawing. So if you haven't signed up yet, head over to iknowjax.com/insider and do it now. I'm sending out the Insider every Tuesday with a little bit of information about what's upcoming. And as a subscriber, you'll be the first to know when we're having an event or a contest. I just wanted to let you know that I'm now sending out the Insider every Tuesday. You'll get tips and ideas for cool things to do, plus you'll find out what I'm up to and where we're filming next, that kind of stuff. You can subscribe to the Insider on my website at iknowjax.com. I think Jacksonville is a great city. It's not too big or too small. It's just about the right size for me anyway. I call it Goldilocks effect. After having done a show about Jacksonville for over 4 years, you'd think that I would be a real expert about Jacksonville. I'm not, especially not when it comes to history. That's something I'm learning about now. I enlisted an expert who showed me a side of Jacksonville I'd never seen before. I know the name of the show is I Know Jax, but today we're going to enlist a little help from the guys from Top to Bottom Tours, and we're going to see a part of Jacksonville that not everybody gets a chance to see.
We got started with the Top to Bottom Tours because we got approached by Visit Jacksonville and to do something for the public. So we had been doing private tours, but we wanted to do something for the public. And once we discovered the secret underground tunnels in Jacksonville, we knew we had a tour.
I met up with the group and our guides at the Jacksonville Landing. First, we visited Andrew Jackson. Where have I seen that hat before? Today, we're starting at the top. We went to the 42nd floor of the Bank of America building, the tallest building in Jacksonville. Just look at this view. Next up is the Atlantic National Bank building, where it was time to go down, all the way down to the bottom. That's what it looked like back in the day when it was installed. I asked Gary how he came up with the tour to the vault.
Basically just doing research through the Historical Society, researching buildings, learned about the old banks and the old tunnels, and just took cooperation between the property owners or the property managers and the owners of the buildings. Every Top to Bottom tour does the top story of Jacksonville. We go up to the top of the Bank of America Tower, the 42nd floor, beautiful skyline views. Every tour does the secret underground tunnels in the old Atlantic National Bank building. Tuesday's tour has a few other buildings like the Florida Theater. Thursday's tour does behind the scenes of the Jacksonville Symphony.
I had a great time, so I guess I gotta sign up for the Symphony Tour next. Gary Sass, who's the owner of Ad Lib Tours, is just an awesome guy, and he's so knowledgeable about Jacksonville. Next, we're going to talk about, well, drink. Here at I Know Jax, we do our best to support local businesses in the community. Visit our website to find out how we can help promote your business on iknowjax.com.
Call Joe directly at 904-345-0755 or visit inojacks.com/advertising.
When I last met Gary, the owner of AdLib Tours, who took me on the top to bottom tour, we talked about doing a special tour just for us at I Know Jax. I think that would be super cool, but you might have to involve some food and maybe some craft beer too, or maybe some craft cocktails. Doesn't that sound like fun? I'll tell you what, make sure you're subscribed to The Insider. I'll let you know about it, and you'll be the first to find out about upcoming events and giveaways too. You'll find the sign-up form on inojacks.com. Every July we celebrate Tequila Day at Campeche Bay. It's always a lot of fun. Now, I don't have a schedule for this year lockdown yet, but Tequila Day happens on July 24th, so sometime towards the end of the month, I'm thinking. Next, let's check out the double-fisted margarita. I went down to Campeche Bay and met with my drinking buddies Fawn and Lindsay to try out what kind of concoctions master mixologist Brian comes up with. First up, it's the double-fisted top shelf margarita. Brian adds premium tequila and orange liqueur and ice into the mixer. Then he adds orange juice, a little lime juice, and tops it off with sweet and sour. Double-fisted, so it's like double badass.
With 2 hands.
Double badass.
We add a little salt to the rim.
Nice technique there.
And if you're not a big fan of sweet and sour, I got something for you.
Then he adds the special cerveza.
Well,
Something like that.
but it really cuts the tartness out of the sweet and sour.
Gotcha.
Then we add a little famous French orange liqueur.
Oh, a little floater there.
Top it off.
Nice.
And there you go.
Ladies first.
Double-fisted, top-shelf Corona Rita.
Yum.
Now, while doing I Know Jax over the years, I've had the privilege of meeting lots of very cool people, and one of those people is Brian Poling, the bartender in the story from Campeche Bay. Now, Brian is one of those guys who makes everyone feel like a star. Now, Brian is going through a really tough time. He was recently diagnosed with squamous cell carcinoma. His friends have set up a GoFundMe page for donations. You can visit that page at gofundme.com/Brian-Poling. Even the smallest donation would be very helpful to Brian. And next week, they've organized a fundraiser in Jax Beach to raise money for Brian. Please come. Thank you, and Brian, buddy, we've got your back. Are you an Instagrammer? I am too. I love Instagram, and I usually upload a lot of food photos and pretty pics from around town. Join the over 10,000 people who follow I Know Jax at Instagram.com/I Know Jax. That's it for this week's episode of I Know Jax. In last week's episode, we visited Hobnob and the Craft Beer Festival. But don't worry if you missed it. You can find that video on our website at IKnowJax.com or in my YouTube channel. I'll be back with a brand new episode next weekend, but until then, I'll see you on the internet. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, if this is your first time watching an IKnowJax.com video, I would love to have you subscribe so that I can continue to help you find fun things to do in the Jacksonville area. Every weekday, I do a daily video update to remind you of the things that are happening this week. Plus, we do features on great restaurants in the River City and a weekly video calendar of events to help you plan for awesome experiences. And last but not least, every week we create a new full-length episode on all the best places to eat local, drink local, and be local. So subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.